Hello, this is the third time I've tried to make this video. It keeps cutting out for some reason. I try to be eloquent and stuff like that, but I'll probably have to save that for other videos. I was trying to talk about Beowulf. This is a book that was given to me by a good friend in the context of this shite here. But let me tell you, I was in the doctor's office the other day, right, and I came across a magazine called Chat, right? And this is one of dozens of magazines, not hundreds, dozens of magazines of a similar style. I stole this from the doctor's office, I didn't buy it. All on the newsstands, you see them all over the magazine shops. And don't kid yourself, these magazines, they sell in their absolute millions. They're not like, don't get in this idea in your head that the people don't buy them. The people worship these magazines and they read them in their millions. Now, I was looking at the covers. I could not believe what the stories on the front page. It's called Chat, C-H-A-T, and it says Life, Debt, and Prizes. But anyway, look at some of the stories on the front line. Locked in a sweltering car, boiled to death. Mum was having sex as her boys were dying. So the big story is two little children who were boiled to death in a car by sweltering heat while the mother was fucking some guy. There's this woman here talking about her 18-hour rape hell, okay, and how she's moved on. I prayed to be saved or whatever, some shit like that. And a woman who was strangled with her own bra. Now, if you look through this magazine, it's got a lot of ads in it. But here's the woman who had been raped for 18 hours. If you were raped for 18 hours, would you want to be a superstar like this one? Does that make any sense to you? I mean, she's famous and she's a superstar because she was raped. And I mean, rape is a horrible thing. But it's like, if that happened, you know, I'd imagine if something like that happened to someone, wouldn't you want to just move on? But you can read the gory, and look, it has this thing, look, 9.9 shock factor and a pyramid with the eye at the top. You see, this is all energy harvesting stuff. See that? I'm not joking, look. This is all energy harvesting stuff. This is why I tell people not to post pictures of Gaza babies with their heads hanging off on my Facebook. You do it on your own Facebook wall, but don't put it on mine because it harvests energy. They want us to, if they kind of deplete us of all our emotional energy, then we're more vulnerable to being susceptible to their advertising. That's what it comes down to. These people have studied Freudian psychology and everything else. And then you have a feel-good story about a handicapped girl who got some kind of, something happened to her. And then there'll be a fashion thing on buying a new bra. I mean, you just couldn't make this stuff up. And then, you know, you're the judge. And this is the woman who accidentally boiled her two kids in a car while she had sex with a guy. And then, you know, you can be a judge. And then they show you what the judges did at the other. A bit on yoga. A thing on your kids, and it's just amazing. You know, a woman who's extremely ill is another star. She's on a respirator, as if she isn't suffering enough, and it just goes on, and it's just, oh, this woman who's raising a pig instead of a child. That's an interesting one. A woman who's having a pig as a child instead of a child. This ties in nicely up. And look, bringing home the bacon. You see what we're dealing with? You see what we're dealing with? And then people like call us conspiracy wackos and conspiracy nuts. Okay? There's no one. Shopping makes me money. Getting paid to shop. And people say to themselves, oh, there's going to be a great awakening. There's going to be and then you have like the Jehovah type, you know, the faux spirituality, your stars, and the usual thing about ghosts. And then the letters pages, and then finally strangled with her own bra. That's what people are looking at today. That's their modern mythology. That's what's compensating for the archetypes that are missing due to the rapid growth in technology. And so, look, people out there have to start reading Beowulf, okay? You have to start reading the literature and the poetry of your ancestors, because this is the antidote to this. You understand that? This is releasing dormant DNA inside you, dormant cellular memories, unleashing lower poles of cognitive functioning, archetypes of the psyche that were lost were taken, when they were lost, they were destroyed by everything with education, back in television, and brings them back. You will discover that when Grendel ate the men, it wasn't personal, he needed food. When Beowulf slaughtered Grendel, it wasn't personal, he was protecting the town. When Grendel's mother came back to seek revenge upon Beowulf, she was defending her son. You understand more about life from these things than you ever will with this. It's finished. It's over. Stop kidding yourself that we're going to have a great awakening and the people are going to wake up. And that's all garbage. It's never going to happen. It's gone. We're finished. It's over. But there's freedom in knowing it's over, because the rest of us can become consciousness insurgents by returning to the archetypes, the literature, the art, and the mentality of our ancestors, and we will break away almost like a separate culture, and we won't have to deal with this anymore. We can be in this world, but not of it. Do you really want to remain part of a society where magazines like this sell in their millions? Do you really want that? Of course you don't. The ones that do, that's their own business, that's their own choice. But the rest of us that don't, it's time to not have things about human race get up off your knees, 100 monkeys. It's time for us to take our psyches and jump with our psyches into the lifeboats and escape.